Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for another best ball draft. We're going to deep dive into the $3 one. This is the second iteration of the $3 best ball draft on Draftkings. We already fully filled the first one. You get 20 entries. We're working our way on the second one. First place is still $50,000, okay? $50,000. This is preparation for your redraft leagues as well. You always got to be prepared where you see guys going. ADP changes, that's huge. You see how it is on Underdog, then you get to see it how it is on Draftkings, and then most home leagues use the ADP of ESPN, and then you can really understand where to find these values. All right, so before we start this best ball draft, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about the Patreon. If you guys want the WNBA future, that's already on the page. If you want daily MLB bets, that's on the page. And we're going to be red hot fire getting you ready for your redraft and best ball leagues, and also the NFL football season best bets. That's going to be weekly. You need to sign up right now. That link is down below, okay? So, as you can see, this is the homepage here. We've been doing do not draft lists, do draft lists. What's coming up next is we got Konami code quarterbacks. That's what you want to aim for in your drafts. Konami code quarterbacks only, all right? That's what we're doing. We want guys with upside, guys that can throw the ball and rush the football as well. That's what we're going to be aiming for. After that, we're going to have a sleepers list. Those two videos are going to be the next two ones you should be looking forward to. All right, so guys, keep smashing that subscribe button. Let's get past 1.4. Let's get past 2,000. We still got a month left before the season starts. Let's push these numbers up. This is the hot season right now. So let's get into this draft right now. Let's see. Let me clear that out. Just looking at some of the rules. We are not doing slow. That's almost scary. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrible right there. So we're entering in this draft. Let's see how long this takes to kick up. It shouldn't take too long at all. My water, definitely gonna need this and be talking for like an hour. So let's see what we got here. Let's check out this draft board. On the clock, we should have pick number 9. So let's double check that. Yep, we got pick number 9. Mr. Blonde, homegrown K or Ka, C. Jenkins, T. Kick, Gasman Wilker for Mayor, Pedum, CT DTS, Junior 100. I don't know none of these guys. We got Bears fan and Ford Flick. So no ETR. No, none of the major guys that are in the fantasy football waves of best ball. No Pete Overzet, no RotoViz guys. All those guys that are consistently big hitters in the best ball scene. So we maybe let's see if we can take advantage of the guys in this group. All right. So right now, when is this going to start? Let's see. We're going to keep it on the draft board. I'm going to double check on the app and see if this thing is close to starting, because they are not giving me a countdown right now. Let's see. I might have to refresh this. All right, it's supposed to be starting in 23 seconds. They are not giving me a countdown, so I'm going to keep this up on the phone on the side just in case something crazy happens. I don't want to miss my pick. So it's supposed to be 13 seconds left until the draft starts. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4. As soon as the 0 comes, it should kick up. All right, there you go. On the clock, and we're back in business here. Mr. Blonde is up first with the one-on-one. He is taking Justin Jefferson. Okay, this is behind a little bit. All right, so we got things started, man. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, We're getting the same two. No one's who's bold and brave. Who's gonna take a leap of faith on someone that they're really bullish on? This is what we do is just copy a piece of paper. This is what we're doing, guys. Chase, Jefferson, Chase, McCaffrey. Anyone want to take Tyreek? There you go. Tyreek. Anyone want to make a move? After you get past these four guys, it's like, we trust Travis Kelce yet again. That's fine. Cooper Kupp. Maybe Cooper Kupp might fall because of the Q tag. We're still a month away from NFL football. People are on any type of news. People are hopping all over it, fading guys, and you can catch value in these scenarios. Okay, so that could happen to me right now, and I have to make a decision. Do I take the value if it happens? Nope. There you go. Cooper Kupp goes. We are at pick 8. Let's see what's on the menu here. We got Diggs, AJ Brown, Bijan Robinson. Usually when you get to here, they go, they go with Stephon Diggs. They go with elite wide receiver there. We're going to take Bijan. All right, Bijan Robinson will be off the board here. And we'll see what comes back to us. We got AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, Barkley, Chubb, Adams, Garrett Wilson, Pollard. This is guys, a ton of juiciness right here in this corner. All right. AJ Brown always scares me. That's why I should have been fully in on AJ Brown last year. I did like him. Didn't get to pull the trigger on him early enough. Or I saw someone else in that round 4 range. You got to be, when you see your guy, you get the opportunity, you just got to take him. You just got to take him because you most likely will miss out. And that's what happened last year, okay? Saquon Barkley was another guy last year. Missed out on him. Do we go back to that well? That's going to be another question. We have our opportunity here. Okay, we was about to have a very dangerous combination there with Barkley and Bijan, but we're going to go here with Garrett Wilson, number 1 wide receiver of the New York Jets, with the quarterback upgrade here in Aaron Rodgers, okay? We have the Rookie of the Year getting one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to touch the field, and he's the number 1 option. So that's just a no-brainer there. As long as they stay healthy, we got a nice 1-2 combination there. We start out early, Bijan and Garrett Wilson. Let's go to the draft board and see how things are going. Now, you do want to focus on wide receivers, but you are already solidified my running back position, so you can do a hero RB. We'll see what falls to us in the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th round. Maybe guys might fall at that running back position, and I don't have to wait as long as usual because I want to really fill up my wide receivers. Maybe grab an elite tight end. Maybe grab an elite quarterback. All those are going to be options here. Tony Pollard, Eckler, Tony Pollard. They go double running back. Wilker for Mayor, Green Bay goes double running back. I like that's a cute 1-2 punch there. And Eckler and Tony Pollard. I just think Eckler is going to see a decrease in receptions and touchdowns. What's been really holding Eckler at the top echelon of running backs is the amount of TDs he scored. 18 and 20 touchdowns the past 2 years. That is a lot. That is a lot. So that can come down when you're adding a 3rd wide receiver. If these guys stay healthy, then that number is definitely going to come down as well. So just watch out for receptions and touchdowns. That's what's going to hurt Eckler this year at his current ADP if we get a healthy Chargers team on that offensive side of the ball. All right, because it's going to be plenty to go around. Quentin Johnston, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Josh Palmer, Gerald Everett, Donald Parham. The list goes on and on how dangerous this Chargers team is, okay? Jahmyr Gibbs goes in the third. That is pretty high. You tend to see him in the fourth. I think that is way too high for Jahmyr Gibbs in the third round. I understand the receiving upside, but he will be splitting a lot of work with David Montgomery, especially most likely goal-to-goal situations, all right? JT does not fall to me. So that is a little bit of a hamper. Calvin Ridley is now consistently going in that third round range. So if it's third round, you probably should be looking for him. In your home leagues, you can get away with it in that 3-4 turn. All right. Depending on what list your group has. If it's a home league, guys are going to be looking at lists, and Calvin Ridley's not high on those lists yet. All right. It's the underdog, Draftkings. He's high on those lists. All right, we're coming up one pick away. Keenan, Lamar Jackson. This can be. We got a thing here. All right, so we got Mark Andrews. We can go elite tight end right now, but I highly doubt I can get the. Let's say we can go for the stack. We're gonna go Mark Andrews. Can we get the stack? This is very tricky here, and I had to choose Mark Andrews first. We are 5 selections away of a possible stack with the Baltimore Ravens, Mark Andrews, and Lamar Jackson. To get this done, you had to take Mark Andrews first. All right? There's still a way that Lamar can fall to me in the 4th round. So far, so good. We are 3 sections away. Stevenson, Keenan. He goes ETN Mixon. We got a 2-2 combination here with Bears fan. Ford Flicks already has a quarterback. So it really comes down to Junior. All right. So this was part of the strategy here. Ford Flicks already has a quarterback. We just need JR and Bears not to take a quarterback. We roll the dice there. We have the possibility of a stack. Now it's all up to JR. I'm pretty sure you want a wide receiver, sir. You just went 2 running backs. Do not take the quarterback. You do not need the quarterback. You should wait on the quarterback. He goes 3 running backs in a row. We are going with a stack here. All right. This is rare. To pull this off, it's very rare. It just happened. Very happy that we got the Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews stack instead of just waiting for Zay Flowers, Bateman, and Odell Beckham. We get the top 2 options. And we're gonna go full Ravens stack here. This is gonna be Ravens up in this one. Since we already got those 2, we're gonna make sure we pay attention. A little bit later in the draft. Gonna be going towards everybody, and that includes J.K. Dobbins. All right, so we're going ham. We're going ham on the Ravens. That's gonna be what we're gonna attempt to do. Excuse me, I don't want to. Yeah, y'all watch half this video. You get to that and you're like, that was it? Hey, it is what it is. So after we complete the stack, which I'm super happy with. Oh, man, wait, hold on. I got to check something. We got to check week 17. That's what we have to check. That's what we definitely have to check. I'm going to check week 17. After the Judy goes, Damian Pierce in the 4th, Christian Kirk, Hopkins, Mike Ward. This is a crazy draft right now. All right, week 17. I forgot who the Ravens play. Dolphins. We missed out on both Dolphins, but that's okay. That's fine. I didn't think that we would have even known. The Dolphins go in the first 2 rounds, so we'll try to stack up some Dolphins a little bit later. But for right now, we have our stack here. Burrow, Isaiah. Who is drafting? Who's drafting? We have insanity ensuing right now. Isaiah Pacheco goes in the 4th round when he's supposed to go in the 8th and the 9th round. Come on, guys. We got children drafting, and now we have a quarterback wave. Burrow, Herbert, Fields. All right. Right now, I have a 1-1-1 in each and every category. We're going to start stacking up guys here. We already have an our elite tight end. And Darren Waller goes in the 5th when he usually goes in the 6th. Things are moving really fast here. So we're going to queue up some guys here. Christian Watson, DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin. We are happy with all these guys that are in the mix right now. Deontay Johnson, Brandon Ayuk. All these guys are going to be candidates to come around. Drake London will pop him one as well. We're going to bolster our wide receiver core here, okay? That's what we're going to do. If this thing wants to move. All right. Christian Watson off the board. We are a few picks away, 3 picks away, really. Trevor Lawrence off the board. Can DJ Moore fall to us in the 4th round? That will be our aim. He's the top-ranked player right now. I like his situation in Chicago. We saw his first preseason game a couple days ago. He took a 60-yard. Well, he took a screen, 60 yards for a touchdown. You saw the speed burst. This man is just happy to be in a new regime, new team, and his best quarterback he's ever played with. Okay, so that's what you're seeing from DJ Moore right now. DJ Moore in the 5th. Yes, we will be getting DJ Moore in the 5th. Okay. All right, so we are building out our lineup. I think I like it. I think I like it very much so. We have the Bijan Robinson. All right. We have Garrett Wilson. We have Mark Andrews. We have Lamar, DJ Moore, Deontay Johnson goes in the 5th. That's about right. He's been going in that 5-6 range, depends who. They go back-to-back Steelers wide receivers here. Deontay, then Pickens comes off the board. I have not seen Pickens go this high ever. This is not even like wide receiver crazy. They're just like, there's a lot of running backs that went off too. And this is a different type of draft. Okay. Now we're gonna run the tight ends. Kittle, Hawkinson off the board. We're 1 pick away. Let's see. Right now we have Madison, Cam Akers, JSN, Sean White, Michael Pittman. So we're looking at either JSN, Cam, or Godwin. We'll be looking at. No, I will not draft. No. Gabe Davis? Hell no. All right, we're taking JSN here. Bolster up our wide receivers. It's your preference if you like Lockett or JSN. I like JSN. So that's what we're going to be going with. Let's go back to the draft board here. After JSN, DTS had his run of wide receivers, Jerry Jeudy, Terry McLaurin. That's a nice 1-2 punch right there. Deebo Samuel, Stephon Diggs. He's very strong at the wide receiver position. Then goes Cam Akers. Rashad White has been creeping up draft boards now. This dead zone of running backs that were in that 7 to 8 range are now moving up. It depends. Like I said, if this is a home league, you're probably looking around 7 or 8 where they're supposed to be going. Bestball, these guys are moving up now. Now look at this. It's monkey see, monkey do. You get a string of running backs. People are panicking after Akers comes off the board. Then you want to see then White, then Connor, then Swift. Madison fell pretty far. I don't know why people don't like Madison. So you can go with any stupid, inefficient metric you want. He's going to be the bell cow of a very, very good offense. A very good passing offense that's just going to open up things for him. Like, I don't know. I get, he played the Detroit Lions when he played. It doesn't matter. He would have done the same thing against a different defense. He's a good running back. All right? He's going to be a good running back. He's going to be a bell cow running back. Javonte Williams in the 6th. Damn, this draft is insane right now. 8 picks away. We're going to be queuing up guys when it gets to around that 4 range. Lockett off the board. Now this is what happens when you go a detour with the quarterback and tight end. You do sacrifice a little bit at that wide receiver position, but then you're looking at in that round 7, 8, 9, 10 range, you want to scoop up as much talent as possible, okay? Some guys are worth a detour, and those two are definitely worth it. That combination of Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews are definitely worth a detour, all right? So we do have a stack here. We have Bijan, and then we have the Chicago Bears and DJ Moore. They play in Week 17. That's a good combo. Excuse me. Deshaun Watson off the board. Gabe Davis, you can have him. That headache. Gabe Davis is just a best ball play, okay? You do not take him. I highly advise you do not take Gabe Davis in your home leagues, okay? You trying to figure out what week to play him is going to be head scratching. It's going to leave you up at night. It's going to ruin your day. I promise you that. All right, so Dallas Goedert goes after Gabe Davis. We are 3 selections away. Let's start looking at the players in the player pool. We have Pittman, Addison, Marquise Brown, Mike Evans, Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is still here if you want to scoop up a bell cow running back. Even now, Alvin Kamara, having a dangerous Alvin Kamara here could be very, very intriguing. All right, so I do like. So we did say we were going to go with the stack, and we have an opportunity. We want one of the guys. We definitely want one of the guys. So right now we'll be going with. Dang, it's between Michael Pittman and Jahan Dotson. We'll take Pittman. We'll take the number 1 in that offense. Coming back around, we are going to be grabbing either Zay Flowers or J.K. Dobbins, okay? That's what we're going to be grabbing. I would rather get the running back because there's still 2 other wide receivers we can get to complete to have a nice Baltimore stack, okay? I don't expect J.K. Dobbins to come off the board by pick 88. I do not. People are going down and getting their guys. And I'll be taking, Jahan Dotson here is good. Alvin Kamara, there's a lot of good names here. Too bad I only had 1 pick. All right. We got to deal with the weeks off with Alvin Kamara, but it's only 3 weeks. And he should be fine. We got our hurt Kendre Miller. Again, Kendre Miller has a knee issue. Jordan Addison comes off the board. You get a ton of guys. Kamara, Dotson, Zay Flowers, Dobbins, Quentin Johnson and even Courtland Sutton is all a nice cluster here. We're going to go with the running back and to coincide with the Baltimore stack here. All right. We can even pair it with Aaron Rodgers a little bit later. That'll be coming up. But I did say I was going to stack this team, so we're going to stack them. We're going to hope Elijah Moore comes back to us, but I doubt it. We'll see. We have 4 wide receivers. Let's see. We're 15 picks away from our next selection. Let's see what happens. Indianapolis Colts face the Raiders. We'll be looking for some Raiders a little bit later than for that Week 17 stack. Let's see. 4 seconds left. P-Dum has no quarterback as of yet. And he continues. So you got to take that value. That was good value on Alvin Kamara there. Very good value on Alvin Kamara. T-Law and Dak Prescott 1-2 punch. Quarterback, that's fine. I like quarterbacks with upside, man. When we're rushing, unless you have an insane passing, but you would have to throw like 3-4 touchdowns. This is why you choose Konami code quarterbacks. This is why I say this. Lamar Jackson is a Konami code quarterback. Deshaun Watson is a Konami code quarterback. Justin Herbert is going to throw over 5,000, and he can run. So Justin Herbert goes in that. Josh Allen, obviously, Pat Mahomes has some legs, and he's one of the best quarterbacks ever. All right. There's plenty of Konami code. We'll get to the Konami code quarterbacks coming up a little bit later. Khalil Herbert, Quentin Johnston, Brian Robinson, all off the board. That's shocking. Even Antonio Gibson's still there. Elijah Moore does not fall back to us in that 9th round. I did kind of figure that would happen, so that's fine. 8 picks away from our next selection, Kirk Cousins. We're 20 seconds away. Really? Who is drafting? Denzel Mims in the 9th? Fine, that's you. I see what they're doing right now. Denzel Mims Marvin Mims goes in the 9th round. He's like pick 190. Like, there are children drafting right now, but that's fine. All right, so we're gonna complete our stack here. We're gonna be aiming for Bateman and Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. Okay, we'll be aiming for that trio if they will let me star my people. Where is Antonio Gibson? Antonio Gibson wrong? All right, so that's who we're gonna be aiming for: Daniel Jones, Bateman, Anthony Richardson. Antonio Gibson's right there too. I do like that selection. So we're gonna grab Bateman first to complete our stack. So for our stack, we have Bateman, Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins with Lamar. So we're pretty good on the Baltimore side. In week 17, whatever it is. In week 17, they face the Dolphins. So we're going to find those guys a little bit later. So they're skipping Konami Code quarterbacks. We're going to have a choice between Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, either one of those two. Obviously, Anthony Richardson has a ton of upside, but we have a little bit of question marks there in his first year. And then you got Daniel Jones, who's more solidified and is coming in the second year in this offense. He stands to take another step up in this offense with the New York Giants and Brian Daboll. All right. The Giants face the Rams. Colts face the Raiders. And I do already have Pittman. So it makes sense if I go Anthony Richardson here since I have Michael Pittman. So that's going to be where our aim is going to be. So that's perfect. Daniel Jones is off the board. We're going to pair Michael Pittman with Anthony Richardson. So we have that combination there. So right now we are stacking pretty well. Colts face the Raiders and Ravens face the Dolphins. So we're going to have to look for those guys a little bit later. Antonio Gibson goes off the board after Anthony Richardson. So he waited for QB, waited to round 10, got himself a top 10 quarterback there in Daniel Jones. That's very smart. What's his name? What JR just did. But I do appreciate him for allowing me to do the stack of Lamar and Mark Andrews. So I appreciate that very much so. Nico Collins goes in the 10th. Alan Lazard. Quentin Treylon Burks going very young at that wide receiver position. That's good upside when you're getting later in your best ball drafts. You're getting later in the season. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. I have Lamar, Anthony Richardson. I should get more. We'll go with someone else a little bit later. Let me see. We'll look at someone a little bit else. Remember, Konami Code quarterbacks. That's what we're aiming for. Okay. Romeo Doubs had a very solid outing this preseason with Jordan Love. Had a touchdown, a very solid performance from him. Williams got plenty of run. Jameson Williams got plenty of run since he's going to be suspended for the first 6 weeks in his preseason games. Then Samaje Perine and Zach Charbonnet. Nice, good handcuff, 1-2 punch there. Jaylen Warren just came off the board. We're 5 picks away. Coming up on us. Let's get some guys in the queue. Pat Freiermuth is still here. That's a value. Tank Bigsby is still here. Laporta, Dolcic, Rasheed Rice. Let's see, Eli Mitchell. We want some wide receivers here. Shark, Pickett, Hodgins are all options. Let's see. A whole bunch of tight ends. Yeah, people are going down below and getting guys. Let's see. Pat Freiermuth here is kind of a. I can't let that happen. That's becoming a value now. So we're looking at these wide receivers: DPJ, Jalen Hyatt, Curtis Samuel, Van Jefferson. I don't really care about this bunch here that we're looking at. Maybe Rondell Moore we can consider, and Jacoby Myers. Paris Campbell, Tank Dell will throw on there as well. But let's see. Let's go back to all. If Pat Freiermuth falls to 129, I will be taking him. That is 18 picks of value that I will not let slip away, okay? Pat Freiermuth goes off the board. So that is out the window. We're going to be aiming for Tank Bigsby or Dolcic. We'll probably get both of those. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, so we go Tank Bigsby at the running back position. He should solidify himself. He was phenomenal in his preseason game. He's going to be the third down guy in goal-to-goal situations. That's what they drafted him for. It was a big problem with ETN in those situations, goal-to-goal and red zone situations for him to get the ball. He had 40 opportunities, only had 5 touchdowns. That's why they went out and drafted Tank Bigsby to be that big, bulky running back to get in the end zone, okay? So that's why they went out to him. So I like him this year. Greg Dolcic is coming up here. Let's see, Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Nkonkwo, Shark. Shark is probably going to be the number 1 on that team. Let's see. We're going to go Dolcic. Dolcic has value here right now. KJ Osborne off the board. Tyler Boyd is here, but I'll be leaning towards Dolcic in this situation. If he's gone, then we'll be getting someone else. But, all right, Dolcic falls to us. We'll get him as our second tight end. We waited, what is this, round 13? Should be round 13. Yeah. So we're going back to the board here. Filling out a little bit more of the running backs. We're going to go pretty late at the wide receiver position and scoop up as much talent as we got right now. I think we have 4 to 5. We have Bateman, Pittman, at JSN, DJ Moore, and Garrett Wilson. So we got 5 right here. Okay, that's why we did a little detour, and we're gonna grab up some more running backs and tight ends. You don't want to miss this group of guys here. We already missed a portion of running backs. Jalen Warren, Zach Charbonnet. I like that. Those type of guys there that have upside are going to have a solidified role. Even A.J. Dillon is going to be utilized frequently in that offense with the Green Bay Packers. Right? Don't forget, they're working in Jordan Love. They're going to be running the ball with both of those guys. All right, Tyler Boyd became a value. He's finally off the board. When it comes back around, and we'll start queuing them guys. We want to look at some high opportunity wide receivers. Then maybe we can get another running back. We'll see. We'll see who's left on the board. Gerald Everett goes. Soon I'll be looking for my third quarterback as well and get that out the way. Or I could punt that situation. I don't have Deontay, so I'll have to go with Pickens. All right, Damian Harris off the board. Michael Mayer. These tight ends go a little bit sooner than I usually see them. Okay. Michael Gallup. I just want to stay away from his knee situation, and now he's pretty much a wide receiver 3 now. Adam Thielen. So we're going to be going towards our players now. Let's see. Eli Mitchell is on the board, and Kaku Shark. We're going to be looking at Shark. Let's see what other wide receivers. Shark, Samuel, Jaden Reed are going to be guys. We can go even with the stack with Alec Pierce and really stack them up. But we're going to go with Shark first if he can fall to us. He's going to be starting in 2 wide receiver sets with the Carolina Panthers between him and Thielen. Shark has more upside, and he's a better deep option as well. That's why we're going to be going with him. Shark is off the board. So DPJ, who is going to be pretty solid in that offense. And let's see. We already got this was high upside, guys. We'll go DPJ first. I do like him this year. With Deshaun Watson, they're going to be throwing the ball at a very high clip. And we're going to be, is it going to be Samuel or Jaden Reed next? Let's see what running backs are left. Oh yeah, we're going to get our boy. That's what we're going to get. That's who we're going to get. Jeff Wilson, we like. We're going to grab all these guys here. Key in on him too. So we're going to, little detour, not even a little detour. Let's see. We're going to be taking, I don't have anyone to pair with, though. All right, so we're going to take a little detour. We're going to be going for Kenny Gainwell next. That'll be our 4th running back. We have Dobbins, Bijan, Tank. Yeah, that'll be our 4th running back. 1 pick away from, I think, is a pretty solid running back here. Yeah, we're going to grab him right now. All right. Got the 1-2 punch there. Now, there was a key factor with Kenny Gainwell. You saw in the first Eagles preseason game, they sat their ones. All right. Guess who played? Rashad Penny and DeAndre Swift played, and they sat their ones. Kenny Gainwell did not play. All right. So that was a big telltale sign. They like Kenny Gainwell this year. He knows the system the most. That's why they're trusting him, obviously, right now. And they did in the playoffs. You saw it in that stretch in the leading up to the Super Bowl and in the Super Bowl. They leaned on Gainwell. Okay? More than Miles Sanders. Kenny Pickett goes off the board. Go back to the draft board. Let's see. Kenny Pickett, Kyler Murray. Nkonkwo, nice little Laporta Nkonkwo tandem there. Bryce Young off the board. This third wave of quarterbacks is coming off the board now. That second wave is Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson. That's the second wave. Jared Goff, Geno, Kirk. The third wave is going to be most of the second year and first year guys. Jordan Love, Kenny Pickett, Purdy, Bryce. Zamir White goes off the board. Wow, he goes pretty early. All right, that was a good selection there. Kendra Miller, he's injured, but he's really bolstering up his running backs. How many wide receivers? 5? He has 5. He went early wide receiver. He has 7 running backs, 5 wide receivers. Okay. 7 already. Jesus. CEH, that was a very solid pick. So we're going to be coming up on our selections. Let's see who we have in our queue. I think I want to go with the stack right now, and I do like Roshan is here, though. How late can we get the other guy? He's coming up. We're going to have to make our decision now. Where is he? Where's whatchamacallit at? Is he gone? He must be gone. Yeah, he might be gone. Yeah. All right, so we'll grab him by himself. That's fine. I definitely want him before it's all over. We'll be grabbing Sam Howell next. Wow. All right, so we get sniped, and we're gonna be waiting. Do we wait? Yeah, we're gonna be waiting at the quarterback position. We'll go back to all. We'll be getting Roschon Johnson, who we wanted anyway. Bolster up that running back, and then we're gonna be looking at either Jaden, Jeff Wilson. We're gonna be looking in that area. We might do the C. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna take the other guy first. I don't expect anyone to take CJ Stroud. All right, we're gonna be rolling the dice. We're gonna take Tank Dell first. He's 204. People be reaching. Are we? Are we? Nah, I'm gonna take Stroud first because Mechie's right here. People think about him. We're gonna go with the CJ Stroud stack. Let's see if we can get away with it. Let's see if we can get away with it. Kareem Hunt off the board. Jaden Reed, good selection there. I would love Jaden Lyon, but I'm trying to do a stack here. I'm gonna go with the quarterback first. Juwan Johnson had a pretty good preseason game against the Chiefs. Can we get CJ Stroud? That's what we want right now. I get it. He had a horrible game one, but guess what? They're not gonna bench him. That's their guy. He's gonna keep going out there, and he's gonna get better. Okay, he has good weapons around him. He's gonna get better. Plus, there's plenty as a third quarterback. I'd rather have him than anyone else that's left. I would be forced to go with Desmond Ridder, and if not, then it'd be Mac Jones. Which I think Mac Jones does have a better year this year, but still. There's Leone on the board. We will be going with CJ Stroud at quarterback. And let's go back to the draft board because we got like 15 picks. That's our next selection. Stroud does have legs. We'll see how that is converted this year in the NFL and how he uses them. So, John Mechie off the board after C.J. Stroud. Devontae Parker ill. Mike Gesicki off the board. That's fine. I'll be grabbing. I know who my third tight end is going to be. I think that's going to have to come up next on that turnaround. So right now, I think I'm pretty solid at running back position. Roschon, Gainwell, Bigsby, Dobbins, Bijan. Wide receiver is pretty solid there with Garrett Wilson, DPJ, Bateman, Pittman, JSN, DJ Moore. All right, so we're gonna go for a few more wide receivers coming up a little bit later. Jeff Wilson is off the board. I wanted to get him, but we're gonna have to find someone else from that Miami team to stack with. Cordarrelle Patterson, he's going to be seeing some work as well. He'll be like a gadget guy and a wide receiver for that team as well, since they do have Bijan Robinson now. Tyler Conklin off the board. We're almost coming around on that turn. 8 picks away from our next selection. We want to go with the stack here. So I'm pretty sure Dell should last till my next selection. Luke Musgrave, he's looking like the clear number one tight end there, getting a ton of snaps now for that team. He's the clear number one rookie. They have 2 rookie tight ends. He's the one that's been standing out easily. Right. And Jordan Love, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. It was a good thing that he took his time, stayed behind Aaron Rodgers. He's looking like a more composed quarterback now. He has a pretty nice deep ball too. Seen the deep ball to Romeo Doubs. That was pretty nice. That throw, and he has a couple nice throws to Christian Watson as well. So you should feel confident in drafting Christian Watson this year as well, as that explosiveness has a lot of upside there. Right, we're 3 picks away from our selection. How is Jalen Hyatt not drafted yet? This is crazy right now. Even Tajay Spears. What? There's a lot of good talent here just sitting here. We are at 17, 18, 19, 24 picks away from the end of this draft. We want, let's see, Deuce Vaughn, that's a good selection. We have 3, 5, 6, 2 right now. We're about to get another wide receiver. We're done with quarterbacks. We want maybe one more running back and one more tight end. Tajay Spears is just sitting here. Is insane. Justin Ross is here. That's a good value. Jerome Ford off the board. We'll be going with Tank Dell to go with the CJ Stroud stack. Jalen. Come on, guys. That'll be perfect late stretch right there. Hyatt or Campbell. I'm going to grab one of these two. I think I might go Campbell. I don't know. It's one of the two. Tajay Spears is still here. I think that has tons of upside. I'll feel fine with either one. Let me get Tajay Spears because the running back, I don't want Cuba. But we'll put him in the queue. Cuba's going good. Let me get Tajay. Let's see other running backs available. Chase, Ty Chandler. Yeah, it gets ugly pretty fast. Pierre Strong, and that's pretty much it. So the Tajay Spears is clearly the next best option. All right, so we go running back with Tajay Spears. We have our 6 running backs. I feel pretty solid there in those regards. Okay. Can we get one of the 2 running wide receivers from the Giants to fall to us? And we do want Hunter Henry. We'll put Isaiah Likely in there but I don't want to back him up though. Smythe could be the Miami guy we're looking for. It'll be him or Chosen. We do have Sam Howell. We could go with. We have Sam Howell? No, we got Stroud. We missed out on Howell. So we can skip Logan Thomas. We'll type in Chosen. We put Chosen in the queue because we wanted a Miami player to complete that stack in week 17 for what is the Bears or the Ravens? It's the Ravens. So we're heavy on the Ravens side, and then we'll have at least one guy. We could have 2. We can go Smythe and Chosen. That's what I'll do. Super low owned, high upside. How many wide receivers have we? Have 7 wide receivers anyway? Okay. I guess we might just be missing out on our boy. Let's see. Giants. Rams. I have no Rams. But Jalen Hyatt is a huge value right here. That don't make no sense. He should not be falling this far. So if he comes back to us, we're gonna take him. It's like over 50 picks. Jalen, this don't make no sense. He should be way off the board by now. He should be 100% off the board. Let's see if we can get. We want Jalen Hyatt. That's what we want. There's a run of quarterbacks here. They're giving Lance a shot here. The fact that he got the whole first half and Darnold only had a quarter, maybe barely a quarter. He had a quarter and that was it and came out. Trey Lance, they're giving him a full shot. He had the better numbers, even though his first three drives were punts and they were kind of ugly. But he ended with a touchdown, which shouldn't have been a touchdown, but it was a touchdown. But Trey Lance has more upside here. He just has more upside with the legs. Okay, so we're 3 selections away of getting over 50 selections of value on Jalen Hyatt, who could be a big factor coming late in the season. 2 picks away, Aiden O'Connell off the board. That's a sneaky quarterback play there. I understand why that person did that. So we'll be definitely grabbing Jalen Hyatt. That's an absolute steal. Absolute steal. So we can roll with 2 tight ends and get Chosen or go with Smythe. I think I'm pretty solid. The fact that we have Mark Andrews, we have an elite tight end, so that's the only way. When you have Kelsey, Hawkinson, Andrews, those type of guys, then you can go 2 tight ends. You can go 2 tight ends in those scenarios. And I can grab Chosen, who has some upside. He's a better factor as a number 3 wide receiver than Smythe, who might barely get used. Even, but I like 3 tight ends more. Let's see. We'll go Smythe. Both are going to be super low on. Chosen and Smythe. Smythe. We'll get our 3 tight ends. And that will be our lineup. Let's look at our draft board right now. We have finished another best ball draft, another 3-6-8-3. That's just my signature here. I like having solid 3 options in those playoff rounds, okay? In week 15, 16, 17, I want 3 quarterbacks. I want 3 tight ends. Those are stack opportunities to set you apart from everyone else, okay? 6 running backs is pretty solid. You only start 2 anyway, and you go a little bit heavier at the wide receiver position, which you're probably going to start 5, okay? So, Wilson, we got Bijan, Wilson, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson. We have a very nice Baltimore stack. DJ Moore, JSN, Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman stacked with Anthony Richardson, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad Bateman, Tank Bigsby, Greg Dulcich, Donovan Peoples-Jones, who has a lot of upside, Kenneth Gainwell, Rashawn Johnson, C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud paired with Tank Dell, Tajay Spears, Jalen Hyatt, and we have the stack here in that Week 17 with that Miami game with Drew Smythe. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in that comment section down below how you think this draft went. If you have any other suggestions, do you think anyone else killed it? All right, look at the first 5 picks for majority of these teams. Who else did a very good job in their drafting? Let me know in that comment section down below, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Look forward to the Konami Code video. Look forward to the Sleepers video. All those are going to be coming up next, all right? Peace out.